F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote an essay called My Lost City in 1932 declaring there were no second acts in American lives. The passage is repeatedly resurrected whenever a prominent personality has been tossed from their former elevated perch. His truism applied to his own existence. He and wife Zelda relocated during 1932 into Baltimore, residing at the Cambridge Arm Apartments. The complex has since been acquired by Johns Hopkins University and named Holman Hall. Their lodging was significantly scaled down from their former opulence. He was chronically in debt. He had envisioned that his fresh literary project, Tender is the Night, would resurrect his reputation and fortune. He hadn't published a novel since The Great Gatsby in 1925. His reputation as the greatest writer of his generation suffered deeply during the interim period the couple spent between France and his arrival in Baltimore. The Great Depression had radically altered national priorities. The pleasure-pursuing 1920s jazz age was a distant memory. His literary work was considered elitist and materialistic. Zelda's mental illness had worsened during their residence in France. Writing Pierre Ernest Hemingway became convinced that she was both insane and determined to sabotage his career. During their Baltimore residence, Zelda was a psychiatric patient at the Henry Phipps Clinic at Johns Hopkins and at the Shepherd Pratt Hospital. Her behavior grew increasingly violent and erratic. She had been first diagnosed with schizophrenia in 1930 that was later modified to bipolar disorder. The rest of her life would be spent periodically institutionalized until her gruesome death in 1948. Her incessant jealousy, partying, and unpredictable antics doomed both their marriage and his ability to concentrate on writing. Baltimore might have served as the ideal refuge, offering necessary stability and calm. Scott and Zelda, however, were too far advanced into their character disintegration. He was only 36, but his incessant drinking had plunged him into advanced alcoholism. The couple would move to the Stafford Hotel after their initial residence. Fitzgerald had extended notable roots from pre-revolutionary Maryland. He would move to Hollywood after the couple's divorce and become an unsuccessful screenwriter. He would die of coronary disease in 1940 at the age of 44. His unfinished fifth novel, The Last Tycoon, was published posthumously in 1941. There would be no second successful act to his life.